Today is 12/13, December the 13th, and our title is Perfect Pear. Perfect Pear. Okay, let's get our sketchbooks opened up here. Come down here, don't forget to put the date, 12/13. And here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to create this nice looking pear. We're going to add some shading and some highlights to make it look more realistic and more 3D. So what we're going to do is we're going to start and we're going to create it on the side, on its side. So I'm going to take and start at the base, and I'm going to make a curved line over and under and back over again. Okay, just like that. Now I'm going to do the same thing and try to match that as closely as I can on the other side. Now it looks to me like I'm getting ready to go over right here, or I did. That's okay, it's not a big deal. What I'm just going to do is I'm just going to erase this line here and get it out of my way. Okay, let's go ahead and add the stem. We're going to do just a little curve inside here like this. And I'm going to bring it out and back just like that. Okay, let's make a leaf that's going to come off of the edge with some curved lines, and it comes out and back. Okay, just like that. Bring your line here, and then we're going to add this little detail of these little lines coming off of it right here. Okay. Put a horizon line behind it, so maybe right about here. You won't see the rest of it, but we need to have it laying somewhere. And now we're just going to add the details that's going to really make this look more 3D instead of flat. So let's start with the shading on the stem. So you're just going to bring it and you're going to make it fairly light on the top. And as you move down, we're going to darken it along the bottom. Okay, so there's the stem, the leaf. I'm going to do medium gray shading in the middle. I'm going to lighten it as I go out to the edges of the leaf. Now here's the thing, if you can't see those little details, those little lines, go back in there and just darken those up a little bit, okay, because we want to see that. Okay, so we've got the leaf, we've got the stem, let's work on this pear. Now to do the pear, I'm actually going to just start at the bottom with a fairly dark shading. And I'm going to try to make it large and then small and then large again as I come towards the edge. Okay, so I'm kind of following the contour of the pear. Okay, I'm going to darken up one more time, make another pass, even darker. Because after I do this, I'm going to use some smudging and some highlights to really give it some curve. Okay, so I'm curving here, dark, 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 all the way. Okay, if you need to put a little line in, go ahead and do that. Dark here, and dark all the way down here. Okay, so now it looks a little messy, which is fine because we're going to go in with our finger and we're going to do some smudging. So we're just going to take and we're going to do a circular motion right along here, and we're going to smooth this out a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to move my pencil marks up towards the top. Now it looks like I'm not getting too much in there yet, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back, I'm going to add another layer. But this time it's just going to be lighter as I move across the pear. Okay, so basically you're moving dark to light. The very top should be the lightest. Okay, so I've just added in some more. Let's get in there and smudge it. And this is just blending all of these tones together. Okay. Looks like I want just a little bit more dark. And you're going to keep reworking it until you get it how you want it. Okay, I'm going to curve it up in here just a little bit to show that where that's curving, right in this area. A little bit more smudging. Okay, now we're going to take our eraser to it and add some highlights. I'm going to erase any smudging that I got outside of the actual pear. I don't think I got too much outside of there. And I'm going to add the highlight. You're going to have two highlights. Take your eraser and you're going to pull it out. So what you're going to do is just make a curve. There's a highlight right there where we've removed it. And we're going to do one right along here. Okay, just like that. I've got a little bit of smudging right here. I'm going to get rid of that. And then lastly, we're going to do a cast shadow underneath. So we're just going to take, I'm going to move this up a little bit. We're going to take and make a super dark shape that is going right underneath this. Like even I could make a line right here. This would be your cast shadow. This would be your cast shadow. You can see it there. Okay, super dark because it's separate from the pear. We want to be able to notice that difference. Okay. We've curved it up here. And there we go. That is it for today. That is our perfect pear. So I'd like you to make one of these today. Please make sure that you erase any lines or marks that you don't need. You should have shading on all the surfaces, including the leaf, the stem, and the pear. You're going to have a dark to light shading using smudging. I should see dark towards the bottom and a highlight at the top, two highlights actually, and we've got a cast shadow coming off of the bottom of the pear.